Happy Friday, everybody. It's Justice for Comics. Wanted to shoot this video to highlight a few things, a couple books that I picked up here recently off of eBay, and also some store exclusives that have just been issued that I think look really cool, that have a nice cover. Kind of go over that a little bit. So the reason I'm showing off this book, Swamp Thing #3, is the new Swamp Thing movie, or not movie, but the TV series that's going to be on DC Universe. I highly recommend that DC Universe. It's $8 a month, and you get a lot of content. You can read comic books on it. There's a lot of animated series that are on there. Older movies, like the old Superman movies, are on there. The old Shazam TV series, which is kind of hokey and silly to watch now. But back in the day, when I was a kid, I probably thought that was a really cool thing to watch. But they have some really cool series like Doom Patrol. I love that show. It's really, really good. And Swamp Thing, the trailer just dropped on that. And I think that'll be coming out here in June or July. I can't remember the exact date, but that'll be coming up here pretty soon. So if you haven't seen the trailer on the new Swamp Thing TV series, you should check it out. It looks awesome. So in that TV series, one of the things that they revealed was Abigail Arcane is going to be on the show, and this is her first appearance in comic books. This is Swamp Thing #3. It's also the first full appearance of Patchwork. So you kind of have two significant appearances in this book. It's also an early Swamp Thing, 1972 or 73. So this book is as old as I am, which means it's pretty old. It's hard to find this in really great shape. If you look on eBay, you can find 9.0s, 9.2s, in that $150 to $175 range. If you're looking for 9.4, 9.5 or better, or 9.4, 9.6 or better, yeah, you're going to pay pretty good money. There is a CGC on eBay for $800, a 9.8. I think that's probably the highest grade that I've seen in a long time. But if you're patient, you can get a really nice grade, mid to upper grade for not too much money. This was on an auction, and I noticed that the auction ended at like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I set my alarm for it just to make sure that I was available to bid on it. And there's not a lot wrong with this book. No major creases, especially in the black part here. It's in really good shape. The corners are pretty sharp. A little bit of a dulling on this one corner. A couple minor spine ticks, maybe 3 or 4 spine ticks. But overall, this book presents really, really well. The colors are fantastic. Someone did keep pretty good care of this book. The edges are really, the edging is really nice. Just a really nice looking conditioned book. And I got this cheap. I got this for like $25. It's unbelievable. There was no one bidding. It's crazy. There was somebody that bid maybe a day or two before, and the bid stayed there until I bid for it right before it ended at 1 o'clock in the morning last week. So I just got it in the mail the other day, and man, I love it. It's great. I'm looking forward to the Swamp Thing series. I think it could breathe some life into these older Swamp Thing books. Obviously, I don't have #1. Swamp Thing #1 would be a good book to have. House of Secrets, first appearance of Swamp Thing, that would be an awesome book. I probably, at this point, I might be able to afford a low grade copy of that, but to get a mid to high grade, it's going to cost thousands of dollars. So don't think I'm making any plans to get the first appearance of Swamp Thing, but I think you can get a good deal on some of these early 70s Swamp Thing issues. You got beautiful artwork by Bernie Wrightson, and they're just classic looking covers, the 20-cent price tag. Yeah, these are just really, really nice Bronze Age books that I think you can find good deals on eBay. So you just have to be patient. This one I got really lucky. I mean, this is easily a $60, $70 book that I got for 25 bucks. I mean, I got really, really lucky on that one. So, yeah, I'm liking the Swamp Thing, and I'm looking forward to that TV series. I highly recommend subscribing to DC Universe. It's only $8 a month, and they have some great shows like Doom Patrol, a lot of the older stuff, older movies, comic book movies. Another book I picked up here was Manhunter number 17. So the reason I bought this book was I read an article on CBR talking about the character or the actor, Idris Elba, I think is his name. He is confirmed to be in the new Suicide Squad 2 movie. And everybody thought initially that he would be Deadshot because Will Smith is not returning to reprise the character. But the CBR article basically said that Idris Elba is probably going to be the villain. What villain is he going to be? I think it's a remote possibility that he's going to be Deathstroke. I don't think he's going to be Deathstroke. They could go that route, but it doesn't show any pictures of him with a patch on his eye or anything like that. So I don't think that's going to be the case. They narrowed it down to the highest possibility is he's going to be Sportsmaster. And the first, now not the first Sportsmaster, it's actually Sportsmaster number 2. Victor, I think his name is Victor. I can't remember the last name, but his first appearance is in Manhunter number 17. And that's him on the cover there in the gold outfit. I don't think he's going to look anything like that on the in the movie, but James Gunn likes to use obscure characters. I hope they don't bring back the Joker. I think Harley Quinn definitely is going to be back on that second movie. But they got other characters like was it Rat Master? I don't know, Rat Boy, Rat Man. I think it's Rat Man. So they've got some weird characters that they're going to be bringing into the show. It's not going to be the same cast as before. So I think Idris Elba is going to be the villain, and this is his first appearance, that particular character. And I got these on a couple online websites, really, really cheap. They're in really good shape. They're very fine to near mint condition. I got them for like $2 a piece. So I definitely got a good deal on them. I got 3 copies here. I also have 1 copy coming from Midtown yet. That's in fine condition supposedly, and that was only like $1.70. So yeah, I figured I'd pick up a few of these and see what happens. I mentioned this to Jim's Comics, who was kind enough to highlight this in one of his videos, and all of a sudden, all the copies on eBay were bought up. That's the power of Jim's Comics. I did a video as well, but obviously I only have like 300 subscribers, so that's not likely to move anything. But Jim's Comics has about 6,000 members, or subscribers, so that definitely moved the market on this book. And I looked on eBay yesterday, and I think there was only 2 for sale, and they were auctions. So all the buy it nows are gone. So there's a high likelihood this could be mentioned on a CBSI top 10 list. I have a feeling it might be on the list this week. We'll see. I got a really strong feeling that those guys that build the list at comicbookinvest.com, I think they watch YouTube videos, and I'm sure that they watch Jim's Comics videos to get ideas of what might be moving in the market. So I have a high suspicion that this is going to be on the list this week. We'll see. Don't know for sure, but this actually originated with me, the pick on this. At least I didn't see anybody else that had a video talking about this book. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. This could be a $20, $25 book, maybe around that range at some point. And there could be some interest, especially if it's confirmed that that's who Idris Elba is going to be playing. I don't think it's been confirmed yet, but that seems to be what the character is he's going to play. So let me jump into it here real quick. I'm going to give you the website that I found this on. This is the best deal that I could find. the ironlionvault.com. I've never heard of them before. I stumbled across it last night doing a Google search. One of the cool things that I did pick up, and I think I picked it up around the same price, is the Silver Surfer Black #1. This is the trade dress variant by Delato. Really cool looking cover. I like Delato. I like his artwork. And I think this is going to be one of the better ones on that Silver Surfer Black. Of course, you've got Donny Cates writing it. So, I think it's definitely something that's worth picking up. The other one that I wanted to highlight was Red Sonja, Birth of the She-Devil. This is a Gerald Perel? I think it's Gerald Perel cover. Just a really nice looking cover. I love the way he draws. He's really done some nice covers in the last several months. And this one is a Virgin variant, so there's only going to be 500 of these. Now, the website here doesn't say how many. It just says exclusive cover and will be limited. But I did find another website, Mutant Beaver has it for sale. They have it for $30, so $10 more. And they're saying it's limited to only 500 copies. So I don't know if that means it's limited to only 500 copies total for this particular comic, or is it Mutant Beaver only has 500 available? I'm not too sure. I'm not going to go out on a limb and say, hey, there's only 500 of these available. It may be more than that, but it seems like it's a limited print run. I just think it's one of the better covers. I really like Perel. I think he does a great job on a lot of covers. A couple of my videos ago, I talked about Marvel Comics Presents #3. He did the 1 in 50 variant for that, which was really, really good. It had Wolverine, and I think it had a gorilla on it. I can't remember who that character was, but yeah, he does a good job. I like Perel, so that's one that I think is worth getting. The other one is on a website called amorphousinc.com, and they have different exclusives, so they're not the only one that has this, but I think the Gallagher, I like John Gallagher. His Virgin variants that he did on Transformers 1, 2, and 3 I thought were really, really good. He's really good at drawing detail, and there's a lot of really cool detail in this cover on the dragon. The blood, the arrows. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm not a huge Red Sonja fan. I mean, I do have her first appearance in the Conan series, first and second appearance, so I do have... I've got some key books with her in it. Obviously, her first appearance is an important book to have for Red Sonja. But I don't read her on a regular basis. Typically it's IDW that publishes them, and I'm just normally not a big fan of reading Red Sonja. But I do think that they produce some really nice exclusive covers, and I like John Gallagher. I just think he's a Canadian artist. He tends to work exclusively with Mutant Beaver comics. So you can also find this on Mutant Beaver. I think it's going to be like $30 US. So this is also the cheapest site I've found it on, is Amorphous Inc. They only have it for $20. If you go on eBay right now, this will be listed for like $50 to $60 on a pre-order. So you're always best looking for these at these websites rather than going on eBay. Same thing with the Perel one. I think they want like $60 or $70 for that on eBay, and you can get it off this website for $20. So thought I'd let you guys know about that. I want my subscribers to be able to take advantage of exclusive deals and save you a little bit of money at the same time. I thought that was worth mentioning. So that was kind of it. Those were the two books that store exclusives that I thought were good. They also, by the way, they still have the #3 Virgin for sale for $20 for Transformers, the Gallagher. #1 sold out a while ago, and #2 also just sold out recently. So actually, #2 is not sold out. A couple websites have shown it sold out, but Yeah, it is sold out, I think. The raw copy is sold out, yeah. So these are starting to go for decent money. I think on eBay now you can buy this around $40 to $50. So Gallagher, I recommend picking him up. A lot of his books recently have caught on. I think he's a good artist, and a lot of his books have been heating up just because of the cover work. So those are the two I recommend picking up. That's all I had for you guys for right now. I'll have a video out later on the top 10 list, and we'll see if my prediction is correct that Manhunter 17 will be on the list. I think it's a long shot, but we'll see. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, and please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I will see you guys a little later today. Thanks, guys.